Now let's get to the scheduled program. Welcome, hip hop fam. This is the Lost Element brought to you by Hippie, where we hear from the real defenders of the culture. Yo, what's good, LA? Y'all listening to the Lost Element on KQBH 101.5 FM. You know, today we got another real one in the studio right here. You know, y'all been paying attention recently. You know, driving around, you might have seen him up. Probably seen him up painting live if you've been paying attention. But without further ado, how we doing here on this show? What you write, my boy?
What's up, man? Ravs, Warner, just out here, man, in the city, Harbor area, you know, holding it down.
That's right, bro. So, you know, before we get into it, bro, just tell the people a little bit where you grew up.
Like I said, the Harbor area, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Anywhere based in the Harbor, you could have caught me. You know what I mean? I've even down in Lawndale area, that area, bro. But you know, let's just say Harbor area is where I'm from.
That's
you know,
right.
not to give too much detail. Maybe it's important. Not even like I'm like out there like that, but you know, for me to know, you do not find out.
That's right, man. So, you know, from there, you know, just going up Harbor area, how'd you get into graffiti? How'd you get into graph?
I don't know, man. I guess I've always seen it. Like you were talking earlier, probably seen it live. I remember being young, man, just driving on the freeway somewhere, like honestly going to like Monster Jam or something down in the stadium, you know what I mean, at the Coliseum, and just looking up and actually catching somebody, you know, in action, like, oh shit, right? Like, that's actually a pretty cool thing, man. I remember being like so like intrigued by it, like, what the fuck? Okay, you know. Outside of that though, man, I don't know. I think graffiti really started for me in like middle school. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I've always been artistic, bro. My mom was as well. She's kind of a hippie chick who like doing a lot of I don't know. Oh, look at that cool table right there. Let's grab that shit and like let's repaint it. She did a lot of like cool hippie things like that, bro. And so I think that really translated to me. You know, it I spent a lot of time with her, so like a lot of things kind of rubbed off on me. You know, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't know, growing up, I always ran around with the homeboys from 420. You know what I mean? And you know, cats like from WI and honestly, like these, we're talking about people that maybe I looked up to or things I was into. You know, I would look for these people, and I guess they were in my area.
Yeah.
But primarily, bro, I'd say like growing up, bro, we started painting like middle school, and you know, whatever little stupid crew here and there it was, and whatever name change at the time, because you know, you go through the name changes, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I think my first name ever was like Spoke, Spoke. Because
Okay.
I wanted to sound like fucking like I don't know, like a sharp spoke. Oh, something crazy. But
Yeah.
how stupid that sounds right now, right? Like, looking back, like, dude, like how childish, you know. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Just basically, man, I think just meeting some of the older cats that wrote at the time, and kind of just like fucking. I don't know if the word looking up is right, like the term looking up to them was right, but in a sense, yeah. Like, I want to do that. That's fucking cool. Holy shit, you know. Let's do that too. So that's really when it began. You know, realistically.
So middle school with all your homies, you know, you brought up like some of those like older heads, you know, like what are some names, and like did any of them like ever been like a mentor, or was it more self-taught and just watching them?
Honestly, like I said, man, I grew up running around with the homies from 420. You know, shout out to Kunz, shout out to if you know him, you know, you might know him as Ox now, but back in the day he was Drex, and then it was Torso, and now Ox. But realistically, man, growing up right here in the Harbor area, like some of my first missions were with them.
Yeah.
You know, they really were, bro. They were with them, and I don't know, man. I appreciate skill. You know, there's many aspects to graffiti.
Yeah.
You know, but like I just remember being like, damn, they're good.
Yeah.
You mean whatever it is, I like doing it good.
Yeah.
If not great.
That's right.
You know? Not saying that I'm there yet, but you know, it's getting back into it.
Yeah, it's a process, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, running with the Four Doves and being young, like, do you remember that first piece you ever did? Bro?
Actually, I do. I can tell you exactly where it was. Like my first street piece. It was right here off the exit of the 91 freeway. I think technically it was the 110 exit to the 91 on Artesia.
I know that's what you're talking about.
Like, man, fucking me, my nephew Claude, and another individual who, you know, whatever. I don't even care to name him.
Yeah.
But Man, he actually took us on this mission, man. But like, you know, I remember going up to the cut right there, and then up the side of the freeway around, and they wanted to hit the yard right there. Most of you guys know you can see it from like where the silver line goes up. You can see it the yard.
Yeah.
They want to hit that. I said, "Fuck that! I'm hitting this fucking concrete pillar right here. I want to, I want to be seen, you know."
Yeah.
So I hit my little RAV, it's a little bubble throwy. You know, yeah, man, that was the first one. I remember being heart racing, low key. Every time a car came, I'm like, drop down, fucking. You know, and realistically, I should just thug that shit out. You know, just did it because what are they gonna do? You know.
Yeah. So that was the first
Yeah,
one, man.
dead ass. I can tell you exactly where. I'll take you to it later.
Okay, for sure. You know, man, like that was the first one
Hey,
to hit up the Ravs.
hey, hold on. How about this, bro? We can go run that back, right? I'll do one now, today. You want to film it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll go get the first one I ever got back today.
Okay. Shoot. We might have to do that. But yeah, you said you hit up Ravs, bro. I want to ask, man, like, what is? How'd you get the name Ravs, and does that stand for anything?
Oh shit! Actually, so originally it was Ravid, RAVID. Believe it or not, man, I mistaked Ravid for the spelling of Rabid, RABBID, like a crazy dog or something, like a rabid dog.
Yeah.
And somebody in high school, like, low-key made me feel stupid as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yeah. He was like, yeah, man, rabbit, bro, like a crazy dog. Like, he's like, that ain't how you spell, you dumbass. Like, and I don't know, man, fuck it. It just got stuck. I owned it. I owned the shit, and that's what it was. So, eventually, I ended up shortening it just because, everybody, they eventually do, like, you know, Ravs, Ravzo, Ravster, like, where they add, like, a different flair to it or whatever, you know, just a little flavor. It ended up getting shortened because, I don't know, I shortened it. And now it's kind of like I don't know, it's an acronym, if you will, or like a moniker. But Ravs is like essentially real invalidated skills, real and violent son. I don't know, man. Whatever the fuck you can think it is, but like it's just kind of like my thing now, and hopefully it represents who I am.
That's right. Hell yeah. So, from there, man, you told us like started middle school, homies. In that first bomb on the 91, what was there a moment or when you were like, you know what, this is what I want to do, I want to be a writer?
Most definitely, bro. From the jump, like from that first time I touched, from the first fucking dollar can or Krylon I bought at this damn dollar store up the street from the church or wherever the hell we were at, right? From that first moment, getting one of the older cats to, hey man, buy us some paint.
Yeah.
Like that first moment, I was hooked. The rush of like. I don't know, man. There was just something to it, bro.
Yeah.
And realistically, man, like I feel like my opportunity got cut short because of like situations of life. When I was getting into it and really about to like start pushing, unfortunately, my mom passed. So I kind of went through like a traumatic experience as a child. At 14, both my parents are dead. My dad died when I was 9, mom when I was 14, kind of thing, and. I bounced around from sibling to sibling, just trying to control me. Like, I don't want to say control me like that, like they're being vindictive, although, it ended that way. Essentially, bro, mom died, and my siblings didn't know what the hell to do with me, because obviously I'm lashing out, I'm wilding out. I ended up getting, one of my siblings ended up getting me in control, and in doing so, I kind of got, like, stripped and, like, removed from everybody. Like, I was kind of like a prisoner in my home.
Yeah.
A lot of abuse, a lot of, mistreatment, a lot of let me ask you this, guys, like how do you tell a 14-year-old child who's alone and lost, like they missed their parents, their mom especially, she leaves, how do you look a child in the eyes and tell them to straighten the fuck up, or are you gonna give them to the state? Like how do you do shit like that? And in doing all that shit, bro, like my graph career stopped. I was so afraid of being just sent away that I was taken from anybody and everybody that I knew. I went to a different school district and kind of was like held hostage in my own home, bro. Like, swear to God.
Yeah.
I used to be punished and like had to scrub fucking floors with toothbrushes, dude. Shit was wild.
Yeah.
Shout out to not being with her anymore. I don't hate you either, by the way. I forgive you. But you'll have no place in my life. I'm tired of doing things out of fear. I'm here to do things that make me happy.
That's right.
Things that give me fulfillment. And you know what? Painting's one of them.
Hell yeah. That's right, man. I'm sorry for your loss. Mm-hmm. But, you stuck with it with the painting. You know, I know earlier you said like your mom would be like, "Oh, let's go paint this table."
Yeah.
You know, so she kind of passed down the artistic gene. You would say to you.
Yeah.
But man, like, walk us through your creative process, man. Like, cause I've seen, you know, we got working on canvas right now, seeing your canvases, seeing some of your pieces of, man, like what's your creative process when you do paint?
Honestly, man, it's I don't know, man. I have my own style. I have like artists I look up to. I have I don't know, I like new school tattoos.
Okay.
I guess kind of like cartoony meets dark. Like cute cuddly meets dark. I like the duality of it. So like, imagine when they do like a fuzzy teddy bear, but he's fucking or some shit like that, right? Like bubbly style that can be sharp and edgy, something of that nature. And I kind of like I gravitate towards characters. I like anything with that. So I don't know if I have a process, man. I have eras. I have like times where I'll do a lot of like the similar thing, you know. Mm-hmm. Each piece is kind of like similar to the last, so that's why I kind of say it's like an era of like pieces, or however the hell you would label that shit in the art world, right? Yeah. Like an artist has like this era where he did this only. Yeah. You know, but I don't know. It constantly changes, bro. It's obviously I have eyes too. I look at other people's works. I get inspired. Okay. You know, shit. Actually, you know, the shit that inspires me the most is the shit I can't do. Okay. You know, it's like usually the simple shit. The simple stuff is like harder for me. That's why like lately I've been really just working on like a simple throwy, because I tend to always like go. If anybody's ever passed me a black book, you know it takes me a long fucking time to give it back, and it's mainly because I put a lot of pressure on myself. I want to do something really crazy because honestly that's what represents me, right? My name, that's my signature. Yeah. So I guess I tend to go really, really overboard, and lately I've just been like, you know what, let's try to like really break it down, make it simple. Yeah. Because I don't know, I struggle with it. Let's work on it. Yeah. You know. Okay. But as far as the process goes, bro, I don't know, man. It's just in the moment, man. Typically, honestly, bro, I'm most creative at nighttime. Like my mind races all the fucking time. I have a lot of problems in life, a lot of worries, a lot of stress. Shit, I love my friends so much. I stress for them. Yeah. But at night, it's like the only time my mind seems to like just quiet, and I can do me. Yeah. You know?
Okay, that's right, man. Man, you brought up like the cartoony with the sharp and like, you know, just trying to flex out on these books. Like, what are some things that you could say like that really influence your style?
Oh shit. All right. Like stuff or artists, like people.
It could be art, people.
Well, straight up, first and foremost, right? I'd have to say like Crayola from WI, Lord, CBS Crew. That's hands down like one of my favorite artists in the world. I remember seeing his work in a book called Graffiti World or something like that. It's a big ass coffee table book. I might have the name wrong, but I can tell you right now, I seen there was like these spray cans and he had like Crayolas jammed in where the tip would be at, and he had these characters just really fucking abstract, fucking really crazy fucking rabbits and shit. I was like, fuck. Yeah. 4-dimensional wild styles, and wow, you know, like what the fuck. So like, he does a lot of cartoony shit, but it's realistic, and he can do a blend of it all. You know? Yeah. I really admire shit like that. You know, that's why that right there also brings the question of like when people talk about what is graffiti and what is fucking street art and things of that nature. You know, like he gets paid large amounts for his work. Yeah. His work is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But wasn't that what this shit all like lead to? Getting paid for your efforts? Yeah. You know, I get the idea of like vandalism. I love it too. But fuck, if I can make bread off what I do because you love it so much, why not? Yeah, you know. Yeah. Hey, side story on that one, right? I actually was very lucky to have to meet him. He's somebody I consider like one of my art idols. Yeah. A friend of mine sold me a print that he had of the hip. I went sober for a few months, on my third month of sobriety. My boy was like, hey, I'm really proud of you. I got something you want. I'm not going to give it to you. I'm not going to overcharge you. Give me what I paid for it. Yeah. Got a signed print, number 49 of 50 of a print called Who Am I? It's a big owl. My absolute fucking favorite print. Shout out to homie Mike for even listening and realizing that's my favorite. And he had it, right? He made me a payment plan. The last day I made a payment, I went to fucking Harbor City Skate Park to pick it up from him. And that motherfucker had none other than Crayola there to give to me personally.
No way.
Yeah, bro. Like what a gift. Like, I got to sit there and chop up art with like somebody I really look up to as an artist.
Yeah.
That was such a fucking gift.
That's
you know
what's
what I mean?
up, man.
Dude, hell yeah. Like, bro. I love all aspects of art. I love like Mike thinking about me like that was such a kind gesture. I appreciate it. You know, who the hell does that? Like, you know?
Yeah.
You know how much that meant to me, and then you know him, and you let me meet him?
Yeah.
For sure, bro. Look at him.
That's dope, man.
Oh, yeah. Hey, shout out to good friends.
Hell yeah. Man, hey, going off of that, like, just with the art, like, he says art and vandalism, man. So, is graffiti, is that art or is it vandalism? Like, what's your take on that?
Yes. It's my creativity put on this wall. It's guerrilla advertisement.
Yeah.
Is advertisement not art? Do you not have to have some type of creative idea to create this? You created this. Is this not art?
Yeah.
It is, right?
It's art.
This is your podcast, right? Is this not your art?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let me pose a question. I know that. Well, I had an art teacher once in high school. He basically he explained that art is nothing more than something that creates a conversation. Art is something that's spoken about, something that's discussed, debated.
Yeah.
Right? And there was an art piece called the Erased Doheny. This individual collabed with another artist, and he spent months with heavy grease pencils and fucking charcoal and this and that and that and la. He passed it to this other individual, and you know what that motherfucker did? He sat there for months with erasers, and he erased the entire thing. And all there is a light gray smudge on the paper, basically.
Yeah.
And he posed a question. Now, guys, is this art? And I'm like, what the fuck? No. Like, what is this? This is destruction of property. Like, this is defamation of art. You know, like, I don't know. And realistically, what it came down to is that we are talking about it now. We were discussing this.
Yeah.
That's art. Okay. So whether you like it, you don't like it, the fact is that you're talking about it. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck what your stance is. You know, shit, you may not like what I do. That's okay. You still talk about me. Yeah. Keep my name out your mouth then. Hypothetically, if you did, you know. But,
yeah.
You know, I don't know. I just that shit doesn't matter to me, bro. I just appreciate all of it. I love going around the city and seeing something. You know, like, damn, how do you get up there? Oh shit, I didn't even think about that spot.
Yeah.
Fuck, those letters are clean. You know.
That's right.
You know. So damn, I wish I could do those bubble letters. You know, like, I don't know.
For sure. Like, you brought up, like, damn, how do you get that spot? Like, how do you choose your spots, bro, when you go out there and hit up?
Shit, man. Honestly, like I said, man, my graph game got cut short, right? So, like, realistically, I'm learning. I'm picking up back where I kind of like started back then. I feel like I'm trying to make up for lost time, if you will, kind of thing. And realistically, shout out to Hubby Boaks. He kind of, I went out with him a couple times and helped him with a few missions, you know, just like maybe cutting out a chain link fence, moving shots away so he can get a good spot, keep a point, you know, and it kind of re-sparked it relit my flame for me.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, bro, being on the side of the fucking freeway in the middle of the night, bro, just watching traffic faded, it's actually so soothing.
Yeah.
It's really fucking soothing, bro. It's like I found a place to go fucking find peace. Yeah. It was cool.
That's right.
You know, but yeah, man, that's kind of like, I really feel just like I'm trying to just soak up as much game as I can right now so I can set a precedence for my name. You know, I'm not tooting my horn. I'm fucking nobody, but I want to be somebody, and I want you to speak about me. I want you to know my name.
Yeah. I
want you to say my shit's dope. And fuck it, if you say my shit's whack, I still want you to talk about me.
Yeah.
Dick writer. You know, like I don't know, bro. It just, I am prideful, and I am an artist, and I want recognition.
That's right. I feel that's everybody, you know. Man, you said you brought up the freeway with the traffic movies, like soothing. So, what's your favorite thing to go hit up?
Favorite spot?
Yeah, like favorite thing, or like.
Yeah, lately, bro, I've just been rocking these, like, for the most part, like, no fill outline, little quick throwies. Okay. I'm really just trying to get comfortable again, can control. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to stay consistent, get the most out of my cans right now. I don't rack. Bro, I have a felony. I'm a multi-time felon. I don't want to get in trouble anymore. I don't really got locked up, especially not for something stupid over fucking racking. Yeah. And regardless of what you think about that, cool. Who knows, man? Fuck it. Maybe sooner or later, maybe I'll start racking. Like, damn, paint's expensive. But who fucking knows? As of now, bro, like, yeah, I've just been buying my paint, bro, and just going where I can. And truthfully, I've been going out solo, dog. I don't really have any favorite spots. I'm kind of searching and picking them. I'm just scoping. Actually, recently I just got back a spot my nephew had since like 2008. He had a rooftop right here in the Harbor area since like 2008. It recently got buffed because they redid the roof.
Oh shit!
I said, "Fuck it, I'm taking it." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm up there painting this bitch while motherfuckers are at the bar down below. So, hey, bro, swear to God, I'm like, man, how the fuck they don't smell this paint right now? I'm just fucking because where the lights at, bro, you just see all the fucking fumes going up. Like you see the shit.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there like just quiet, just shh. They can't smell me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, but yeah, man. I don't know. I'll say this, man. It's probably the happiest I've been in a long time. You know, shout out to my brother Drew. I live with him right now, and without him, I wouldn't have a place to be. So much love and respect to my boy. And dude, living with him, bro, I've actually kind of like happiness is a real thing. You know, I'm creative again. Like I have a desire to paint. I can't tell me how many people, you included, have asked me to do things in the past for you, and I either just lag and slow play, or I just kind of like turn it down because realistically I didn't have the desire to do anything. I just, you know, it was weird. Like art didn't matter anymore.
So, well, hey man, we're gonna take a little break real quick. You know, y'all listening to the Lost Element on KQBH 101.5 FM. Good, y'all. We're back. Y'all listen to Lost Element on KQBH 101.5 FM. You know, we're just gonna hop right back into this interview, man. So, first one I got for you, bro, is like, you got any wild or crazy stories you can share with the people about bombing?
Bombing? What do you mean as far as like going crazy, like fucking like scary shit, like fucking?
It could be any story, bro. It could be a funny story, just a story that you could share with the people when you're out there painting.
Shit. All right, how about this one? Once upon a time, man, like me and my nephew Clout, we're on the 4 block. If you know what the 4 block is, you know what the 4 block is at. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homies. But we were there one night, and if I remember 100% correctly, you know, we were. Basically, we were in search of some tools to experience life. You know what I mean? And we may have been providing to other people too, if that makes sense. But long story short, man, we ended up fucking consuming some mushrooms and shit, whilst on maybe some E and a bunch of other things. And I don't know how or why, but there was a thought to go get a rooftop, and we capped it. Matter of fact, actually, if I remember correctly, my bad on those, the homie. Hey, I don't know, man. Whatever the fuck happened back in those days, That's my boy. He's cool people.
Yeah.
You know, but I remember me and Clyde went to go get this shit. We went to cap it with the 420 or whatever. Like I said in the beginning, like when I first started writing, Clyde got in before me. And obviously, I said I was still trying to prospect and do my thing. And actually, at that time, yeah, whatever. The point is, I just remember being shroomed the fuck out, bro. And it was like we kind of teleported, bro. There was like those chunks of that night that I don't really remember. I remember being on the block, and then it was like, poof, we're kind of like at the homie Mastic's house, because the homie Mastic on 420, he had like he lived close by, and he had a shed in his backyard, bro, with like art supplies. It was his little art studio, and he had paint for the homies, for the crew too. Like basically, we showed up without asking, high as fuck, in his backyard. He came out like, "What the fuck you guys doing?" You know, like knock knock, what's up, motherfuckers? And like, my bad, what we're gonna do? He's like, dude, just get the shit, get the fuck out. From there, dude, like poop, like we're over like Rosecrans and fucking Crenshaw. And then next thing you know, like I just remember crawling up under barbed wire or razor wire or some shit, high as fuck, and then waking up at home. So I mean, that's probably like one of the craziest stories I have, because really I don't really remember most of it. It was kind of like a moment of like, it's the transmission. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? Some Dragon Ball shit, bro. But yeah, I think that would be a crazy story, because how the hell do you just like? I have just a memory of like crawling under razor wire. I don't remember getting up to it. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, you know.
Did you ever go back and see the spot? Like, how did it come out?
Oh shit, I don't remember. That shit was long ago, dog. This shit was like probably 2009ish, 2010ish, something around there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a long time ago, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would probably be the craziest graffiti story I have.
Okay.
Outside of that, I'd say one of the cooler ones. When I first came home, I rolled with my nephew and I rolled Clot, Toma, and. Trying to think who the hell else, man. But we went to an NHD meeting, a little kickback or whatever you'd say, some shit like that. And They ended up going out to paint, and, left in the spot, and I ended up getting a spot right next to Elmo from LCF and NHD. Shout out to the homie. And man, this is like years ago too, man. It's like 2016ish. I just remember being very insecure, and honestly, I hadn't done shit. That's the first thing I did since like I was like, I stopped painting like fucking somewhere in middle school or some shit, like high school, like ninth grade high school. My mom passed or something like that, and I hadn't done any graffiti ever on the street since. And came home in like 2015ish. Whatever time it was between then, this is the first thing I ever did back. The first time I touched a can or anything, I just remember feeling fucking so insecure and like concerned and like, I don't know. Yeah. I wasn't sure of myself, and I just remember fucking like, Elmo was like, "Nah, bro, get right here next to me." Yeah, that shit was cool. You know what I mean? And like, I remember telling him like, "Hey, I don't really fucking like it." He goes, "Nah, bro, that shit's fire. That's hard." So I don't know, man. I've always struggled with like not confidence in my work. It's more so that when I look at it, I don't see what I envisioned.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of times, bro, like I'll do some shit. It's like, ugh. And somebody's like, man, that shit's dope.
Yeah.
You like this? Nah, look, bro, that's cool, but you don't see what I'm seeing, so it's not what I wanted. Like it's cool if it's nice, bro, but it's not what I wanted to happen.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm very hard on myself with that way.
Yeah, like
that's honest, bro. I stopped.
Toughest critic.
Yeah, I think low key I started trying to tattoo for a little bit, and I stopped right away because I was like, I don't like this shit. There's no erasing. Shout out to who can tattoo, bro. Like I'm sure if I stuck with it, I could have, but I didn't like the idea of somebody saying that I did something on them I didn't like. If I didn't like it, I don't want you telling somebody I did it.
Yeah.
That's for life. Fuck that.
Nah, I get you, man. So I want to ask you, bro, like, so why do you do graffiti? Like, why you go write?
As a kid in the beginning, because I thought it was cool. I thought it was something cool. And honestly, I still think it is cool, obviously, right? But I touched on it earlier, man. Like, for the longest time, man, I was doing things. I don't know if out of fear was the right thing to say or right word, but like out of fear of people being upset with me or like, having your partner mad or whatever, and like, not that it's like fuck what she thinks or what she wants, because I do respect her, I love her with all my heart, but at some point I gotta do what makes me happy.
Yeah.
I said I'm tired of not doing things that serve me. I want to do things that fulfill my life and give me happiness. This is my purpose. I'll live it.
Yeah.
Like what you're doing right here, right? This serves you, right? This brings you joy. This is your passion.
Yeah.
Same thing. Why would you stop this? Why would you hinder your happiness?
Yeah. For sure. Damn, man. Next I want to bring it to like with graffiti culture, like in New York where it started is like tied to hip hop. So I want to ask you, is graffiti hip hop?
Yeah, man. Well, hip hop in itself, if I may, right, is like it's a culmination of cultures, graffiti, breaking, music, fucking lowrider, if you will. I don't know, man. Look, I don't know, man. I think that graffiti, if you ask me, is like a home for the runaway misfits, or it's a home for the lost, it's a home for the broken. Because realistically, I can't tell you how many graph writers I know are like some straight hood cholos. Yeah. How many graph writers I know are some rockers. How many graph writers I know are like fucking nerds, bro. Some hippie, like no disrespect to nobody, because I promote a message of love and peace and respect. I don't have to like what you do. I don't have to understand what you do. I don't think I agree with it, but I respect it and know it's your right to be you. So keep that. So I ain't talking about nobody bad, but like I've met some graph writers that you would never even thought was a graph writer.
Yeah.
Dead ass, bro. I'm sure there's cops out there that write graffiti probably. Who fucking knows?
Yeah.
And the fool only hunts down his enemies. There's probably some hater out there like that, bro. You're probably his biggest fan too. You don't even know it, bro. Like dead ass. What if, right?
Yeah.
What if? But I don't know, man. I just think that graffiti has many different fucking, it's a melting pot, and just like hip hop, man, it's all part of it, dude. So it's kind of, for me, it's a hard question to ask, but I would say that graffiti, it goes hand in hand with it, and hip hop goes hand in hand with graffiti. Yeah. Look at Rick Redman, like a lot of rap dilated pupils, right? Look at the Literates. Shout out to Literates, right? Graph Life. These are all graph songs.
Yeah.
That, in some way, shape, or form, we're connected. I mean, I don't know. It's the same to me, bro.
That's right. So I want to ask you, man, like, you know, we're LA County, you know, LA. How would you describe to those out there listening, you know, who might not be from LA, like, how is the rap culture out here?
Well, so again, like I said, I'm getting back out. I know what I knew, and I know the homies still. I'm not. I get. All right, how about this? Rephrase the question for me again.
Like, how would you describe LA graffiti culture?
You mean in the sense of like the style, or like how people interact?
Just everything about it, like the whole culture as a whole.
I think it's evolved. It's changed. Maybe for the good. I think. I don't know if graffiti's become more welcoming, but I feel like more people that wouldn't have considered it are now a part of it. You know, I think Instagram had a big part of that, and in some senses, I think that's a great thing, and also I think it kind of maybe takes away from it a little bit. It's like when your favorite underground band or backyard band goes big,
Yeah.
they change. It changes. You get me?
Yeah.
Like I love Blink-182. Fucking love them. I seen them at Coachella recently. It was amazing, right? But it didn't hit the way it did when I first heard it. They're not fucking teenage dudes anymore singing this song from the same perspective. They're older dudes singing the same damn song about teen angst, and they don't relate. Like, it doesn't deliver. You get me? So I think that in the same sense, shit like that evolves and changes. In the same sense, the graph scene will. You know, graffiti's been gentrified.
Yeah.
Hey, low-key, hold on.
Wait, touch on that a little bit. Like,
Yeah,
how
graffiti's been
gentrified.
I was just talking shit, but like low-key, it kind of has. You know, goes back to the debate about what is graffiti, what is fucking street art. You know, truthfully, if you're getting paid, right, it's a commission, legal commission. It's street art. I think that would be a fair division assessment or something assessment. If you're running up and doing this, bitch, you know, that's graffiti.
Yeah.
Shout out to the motherfuckers who are doing some wild shit like that illegally. Yeah, man. So I don't know, man. I think that would be a good answer on that end.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
I wanna, bring it to this question, man. Is what's like one of the hardest lessons this game of graffiti has taught you?
Shit, I don't know. I guess shit, that hasn't happened to me personally, but like I guess what the hardest lesson is this: graffiti comes at a risk. You know, I know personally, and I've seen people who have fell off billboards. Like, I know people personally that are close as hell to me who have fell off billboards.
Yeah.
And, you know, who have like had to have surgeries and shit.
Oh damn.
You know, who has I swear to God, this game is real. I mean, how many people in the graph game have been killed by trains or fucking falling or whatever, man. At the end of the day, man, people are willing to put their lives at risk for something they love. That must mean something.
Yeah.
That must mean something, right? I'm willing to push these boundaries to do this because I want this up. I want my name seen. I want the, whether it's for recognition, whether it's just for, fuck, man, I want my art seen. You know?
Yeah.
But I started saying, bro, I write, therefore I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, I don't know. Realistically, bro, if nobody, it's just putting your art out there and in whatever way possible. If it comes at a cost, I think we should appreciate that a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Shout out to the motherfuckers who are rappelling down buildings. Like, I mean, back in the day, I guess they would do hangovers on freeways and shit like that with belts. Even, I've heard stories from like, my older sister and shit. Like back in the day, they would talk about dudes with hangover with belts tied around. Like shit, dude, that's crazy as hell. Now people are just like, if you will, like have now had the tools, or it's. People are learning. Instead of being ghetto with it, they're taking the time to invest in their craft. Yeah. That's dope. I commend that. Commend it, bro.
Hell yeah, man.
Hey, bro, you're only as dull as you want to be. Stay sharp.
Yes, sir.
Hey, right? You're only as dull as you want to be, my boy. Stay sharp, dog.
Yeah, most definitely. Man, you brought up earlier like how graffiti's gentrified and, like with the culture, it's like mainstream. So, like, how could you say graffiti, we could protect the culture, or writers could protect it if there's a way?
I mean, do we want to? Like in what sense? Like do we not want it to become something accepted? I don't know, man. Like it's a weird question. Like I you might be asking the wrong person, bro. I'm an artist as well as a grapher. I keep in mind too. Like again, man, I'm trying to. I can't stress enough. Like I'm just coming back out.
Yeah.
And like when I started, bro, I was young, and my shit got cut short for whatever reason. You know. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know, man. I think that there are a lot of great artists out there who would not have ever tried graffiti because they were afraid of it, or maybe because it was like how tattoos, man. Nobody had tattoos unless you were a felon or you're a sailor or this and that. Look how welcome they are now.
Yeah.
You could never have got a job, period, anywhere. Kind of with like exposed tattoos. You're looked down upon. And how now graffiti is accepted. You know how many tattoo artists I know are graph writers?
Yeah.
Nerd, right? Nerd's one of them. Shout out to Script, rest in peace. He was a graph writer, a tattoo artist. You know? I believe Anti, shout out to him too. He's a tattoo artist.
Yeah.
The shit was hand in hand. Big Five, right here in Harbor area, bro.
That's right.
Shout out to Union Electric, shout out to Lovesick. You know, like, dude, we are artists. They are making money off their art. That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Is that not what it's about, bro? Gentrification comes with these people doing legal murals and stuff, and it translates with it. At the end of the day, now it's just your preference in what you believe.
Yeah.
I don't really care either way, bro. I pray one day, bro, somebody comes to me and say, bro, I would love for you to do your character big as hell on the side of this fucking building. Let me get bread out of this. Let me get paid.
Yeah.
That's very rewarding. So it's hard for me to say I don't like one or the other.
For sure, man. So like, man, you said like you touched on it. You're an artist. You know, you'd want people to see your work too. So let's say someone does see your work, whether it's a canvas or hit up. Like, what do you want them to take away from it, man?
I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm prideful, and like I'm concerned about you liking it or not. For the most part, on some things, like it's not necessarily I give a fuck if you like it, but I want it to be good to where you can't not like it. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, so right now I'm just kind of focused on consistency and like, line work, man. Trying to get my shit crispier. Yeah. And from there, I'm gonna evolve from this. I reverted back to like a simpler fucking Zoe just because like fuck it, let's get the basics down real quick and get comfortable once again. Cool. And I'll start working towards the crazier shit that I typically try to do. Yeah. Walk before crawl, But oh man, wow.
So man, just as an artist and a writer, like, do you ever think about legacy and like the name you're gonna leave behind?
Honestly, if you know me in my personal life, if I've had the pleasure of meeting you in my personal life, you know who I am and how I am, bro. I really do promote a vision and I promote an idea of love and acceptance, possibility, like a positivity. I don't really care about your race, creed, color, your background. I don't give a shit about your sexuality, man. Dude, you want to help a mailbox, please just do your thing over there. I don't care. As long as what you're doing isn't affecting my peace, my money, my happiness, you're not hurting people I love. Yeah. I've learned that why does my fucking opinion really hold weight and need to be expressed? Truthfully, right? Truthfully, because, hypothetically, bro, you're trying to tell me how to fucking live my life, and it's not. I'm not gonna allow it. Yeah, I can't, and I will not. As a man, as a woman shouldn't either. Whoever, this is my fucking life. Yeah, I've come to understand the realization that I don't have to like what you do. I don't have to accept. I don't have to understand it. I don't have to what the fuck ever. But I have to at least accept that that's your right as a human to be you. Yeah. So what matters to me is this, bro. Hey, how are you, bro? But I mean, how are you mentally and emotionally? Are you okay? Have you eaten today? Those are shit that matters to me. And I'm very good at reading people, bro, so I can typically, bro, within like 10 minutes, I know if I fuck with somebody or not, if, what their intentions are, or what, and I'm not opposed to showing love to people, bro, but I mirror energy because I know what it's like to get less than I deserve, and that shit sucks. I would hate that for you, bro. Like, hey, deadass, bro, I would hate that for you, brother. So I would never do that to you. But I'd be fucking damned if I gave you extra. Because I'm not going to leave here drained, right? Yeah. Every interaction is an exchange of energy, bro. So I really live with that lifestyle mentality, bro. If you ask a lot of my friends, bro, I talk to everybody. I'm very social. I talk to homeless people, bro. Specifically, too, a lot of times. I do this with men, bro, because I've learned that sometimes we don't get enough love, respect, or encouragement. There's been a lot of times, bro, I need hugs, not drugs. Yeah. Bro, I can tell you I've been down and out. I've been depressed. I've lost friends to suicide. If you ever see Your Love written, just that's me.
Yeah.
Reminder, I can't say I forget that shit sometimes. So I go around, bro, and I tell people this shit, and I'll tell them, hey, man, fuck it, thank you, respectfully, I don't want it. If you don't mind, bro, you appreciate it, tap one's your brothers, remind them, because you don't know where the fuck they're at. You know, where they're at here and here, bro. You could be the reason why they're here tomorrow, dog. Yeah. And that shit's free. The moment I'm like, blah, 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 fuck this dude, I've spent energy I actually didn't possess, bro, because I have just as much, and I have all these problems. I don't even have enough already. I don't have extra to fucking be mad at you and you.
Yeah.
If I really just can't vibe, bro, I avoid you. It's not like I'm some bitch shit, bro. Just like, bro,
don't waste your energy.
Yeah, dude. Hey, bro, you good? Hell yeah. Have a good day, bro. How's your family? All right. I don't have it, just, bro. I don't care enough. Honestly, you're not that important.
Yeah.
Honestly, not that important, bro. But hey, I hope you're good, bro. Your mom's fine? Fuck yeah. Tell her I said fucking whatever, bro. You know what I mean? Hope you win. Just fucking I go. Yeah. That was free. And I end up winning that way, bro. God loves me, or whoever the fuck is above.
Yeah.
Bro, I spread so much beautiful energy, bro, that look, here I am with you, bro. How long ago you asked me for this shit, bro, to do this? And I turned it down, bro, because I'm like, bro, I'm not even active. Like, it felt fake. I didn't want to do it because it's why. I'm not even relevant. Yeah. Not that I'm even relevant in this moment right now. Not like I'm even, like, popping off. How cocky would that be, right? But, dude,
nah, you humble, man.
But what I'm just saying is, like, I think a lot of it has to do with how I come off, and we have a personal friendship too.
Yeah,
we know each other outside of this. Like, you see, I from myself. I think being that way actually brings a lot of shit beautifully to me.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Yeah. So, bro, well, this next segment I got for you, man, it's a quick hitters, bro.
Yep, done another.
So the first thing.
I'm ready to wrap up.
So the first one I got, bro, is your favorite brand of spray paint.
Oh man, shit, obviously back in the day it was always my talent, shit like that, but I didn't have the monies. Lately, bro, I've kind of been really fucking with Loops and Acme. Acme's pretty cheap, bro. Shout out to Bay Fresh. But that's actually what I'm fucking with right now, either Loop or Acme.
Okay, that's right.
Shout out to Lego tips, bro. I actually like Legos a lot. These hybrid tips are pretty... bro, I can flare. I can get outlines with it. I can get fat. I feel... It's a very universal good tip, bro. I fuck with it. I don't even bring other tips and I just buy those, really. Yeah. The other ones, I have those...
Acme's come with it, right?
Yeah, bro. Look, bro. I'll just use that shit for everything, and then I'll buy the tips, bro, but those are for, personal projects at home. Yeah. I'm looking for shit for misting and blending and... Yeah. But, yeah, shout out to Lego tips, baby.
Lego tips with the Acme or Loops. Next one, man, this ain't graffiti, but what's the best local food spot, bro?
See, that gives away where we, that gives away the areas where I live. Shit.
You don't gotta ask me.
Let's see. It's not where I live, but how about this? You guys ever heard of Katash in Lamita? It's a Peruvian Japanese fusion spot. If you like Peruvian food, most people don't know this. A lot of people from Japan immigrated to Peru at some point, so a lot of their dishes like stir fries and shit like that. They do sushi as well.
Oh shit, I didn't even know that. Yeah,
go to Katash, go check them out. They're right there in Lamita.
I'm gonna go check that place out.
Kotosh, Katash.
Okay, I'm gonna go check.
Not a paid sponsor.
All right, man. Last one before we sign off, bro, is what's a piece of advice you have for maybe a youngster out there is thinking about jumping into this game of graph?
I don't know, man. But I guess what I've been focused on right now is taking my time. I don't know. I guess it's very easy to have jitters or nerves. It's like you see me. Dude. I've texted homies and hit ups with, hey fool, you wrote this. Looks like you were scared when you wrote this, fucking around.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? We all know what I'm talking about. There's that shaky outline or this, that, or whatever. It's just rushed. A lot of times you don't realize it. Where you're at is a lot more chill than you think.
Yeah.
Take your fucking time. Slow the fuck down. Get that solid feel.
Yeah.
That's probably the best thing I could say.
Most definitely, man. Ravs, bro, good looking out for this interview, man. Mm-hmm. Before we officially sign off, bro, you got any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, man. Actually, I got a list. Actually, I want to shout out to creative people, bro. First of all, actually to the homies from 420. Shout out to all of them, Cons, Drogue, Clot. Even the homies that are out off now, T and everybody, it's everybody, bro. Dopes from WI. If I fuck with you, you know who you are. MFG fools. I'll say let's creative people, bro. I want to make some shine to homies brands. Obviously Hippie, you know what I mean? But the homie from Cool Designs, I'm not sure if he's still up and running, but I support and love his shit. You see how old this hat is?
Yeah.
He was damn like one of my sponsors. The homie from TVR dies. He's like Carson. The homie Ricky, bro, he puts in a lot of work for all the damn bands in the Harbor area. He does all his personal merch. Everything's made in-house in Carson, out of his garage. Fuck yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
love that kind of shit, bro. Shout out to anybody in general that's a fucking artist, bro. And I'll tell them, shout out to Lemon U.
Most
Feel
definitely.
me? Shout out to all that shit. I'm a K3. And fuck it. Shout out to them boys from Carver City. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. It's the inside thing. Hey.
That's right,
Hell
bro.
yeah. I almost forgot about them boys. Can't do that, right? They asked me specifically.